what we have here is this style of reading. Well, the theme of it is, what tip does your future self have for you? So each deck I set with the intentions of whatever this pile needs to hear, whatever their future self wants them to know. It's different tips. It has to do with different situations with each pile. So the first pile, as you can see, it has a card that says thumbs up. Then it also has a piece of selenite. And then the deck is the Modern Witch Tarot. The second deck says Yes, Darling, and it has a piece of lapis lazuli on it. And the deck that will be used with that is called the Z Tarot. Then for the third pile here, we have you see it, Lutely. And the stones, or crystal, pardon me, that we have with this deck is a Botswana agate. So, oh, and also the deck is the original Rider-Waite. So each pile is, it's going to hold like a deck per pile, of course, and then it has a variety of oracle cards to go along with it. So, what I would like for you to do is take the next minute or so and use your intuition. Everyone uses intuition differently, by the way. So for some people, it's the first thing that comes to them. For other people, it can be, a gut feeling, and so on and so forth. You will know if the message is for you because you will align with it. So as in, what I'm telling you, it's not going to be some off-the-wall crazy thing. I mean, maybe it will be, but please use your intuition. So I'm going to give you a few moments here, and then we are going to move forward to pile 1. Okay, and here we go. Hi, pile 1. So let's go ahead and see what you have for oracle cards. So we have I Care for the Earth. And then we have Nick Cave. Ludwig van Beethoven. Love Begins. Crown Chakra. Stand Your Ground. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. Okay. Failure. Denial. Pluto. Virgo. Let's go ahead and move some of this over. And then if they once loved you, they still do. So thanks for every single time you ever felt love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so pile 1, what I see here is that the tips that your future self wants you to know. I did pre-shuffle your deck. It's the same deck as it was in the beginning, obviously. So I'm going to read real quick while I'm shuffling and channeling messages. I'm going to read these to you real quick. So Nick Cave, be sure to be the last guest at the cannibals dinner party. Embrace your limitations to become a wonderful disaster. And waiting for inspiration is not just waiting. And then I'm going to talk about the Ludwig van Beethoven. A wrong note is insignificant. Playing without passion is inexcusable. Destiny is knocking at your door. Conduct a symphony in silence. It says, listen, destiny is knocking at your door. So then for failure, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, and I acknowledge my fear, but I replaced it with the insight of awareness. So to me, let's go ahead and see. Anything else for pile one, obviously? Let's do some tarot on this. Okay, so that Chuck wanted to come out. So what I'm feeling here is that with I care for the earth, and then as well as honestly the majority of these cards. So Pluto to me is like power energy. It's also scorpionic energy because it's ruled by Pluto. Kind of like a tower like card. But then with the Virgo energy, Virgo is the version of the zodiac. Yes, it's also the sixth house, so it has to do with health and whatnot. So let's go ahead and okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the World. Is that still on the shot? No, it's not. Okay. Let's pull these down. I feel like that cool. And then we have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So the tip that your future self wants you to know is that there's no point on waiting at anything in life anymore. It doesn't want you to be, your future self doesn't want you to be in fear, by the way. Your future self wants you to embrace everything as it comes. I sense that with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I feel like that currently you might be going through like a stop and go energy because the Knight of Wands tends to be very fast movement, right? And so does the Eight of Wands. However, the Knight of Wands in reverse is like, stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Is coming to my head, which is lyric from Spice Girls, which is far from why am I saying his name all weird? Beethoven, right? Anyways, so I feel like with I Care for the Earth also that not just waiting on things, but honestly making sure that you take care of your body. I mean, I feel a lot of taking care of body energy here with the Virgo card, as well as honestly the I Care for the Earth card. I feel like that pile one, the thumbs up one. To me, it seems like that your future self also wants to. If I've been saying higher self, I meant future self, so I apologize for that. But your future self wants you to continue moving forward no matter what happens. I see here with the World card that no matter what you're going to do, sometimes life isn't meant to be on the go as much. I feel like that. Where is it? Exactly. With Stand Your Ground, I feel like that for some reason, pile one, because I noticed that when I got into your energy that I felt extremely rushed. So to me, it's like slow things down, but don't go stagnant. Don't allow yourself to truly hold back. I feel like that your future self also wants you to know that if you have been waiting for a certain connection to come through, I feel like it's going to come through with the Love Begins card and then the Queen of Cups card. Um, this isn't a zodiac reading, but I see heavy scorpionic energy, to be honest with you, with Virgo. Obviously, Cancer and Pisces, as well as Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. Nine of Wands, I take as Sag. Anyways, that's what I have so far. But moving forward, I feel like that in the future, if you haven't done it already, you're really going to love yourself. You're going to allow yourself to love yourself. You're going to give yourself the love that you deserve. And you see how she's looking in that cup? I feel like that it's almost like that river that's right here is the water that she's at the sand that she's at the sand that she's at the beach at. It's almost like the divine has been pouring into your cup, and I feel like that you're really gonna start noticing it. And it's not just gonna be it's love for self, but I feel like that again, if you've been waiting for a certain love connection to come through, it's coming through. I feel like with the crown chakra as well as the Love Begins card and the Stand Your Ground card, and then also the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands is standing your ground, but do you see how it came out? And then I felt the need to put it right under stand your ground. So that to me, and I'm gonna keep pulling some more tarot, um, because we have this whole deck. Anyway, so with the Seven of Wands in reverse under the stand your ground card, it's kind of ironic, right? Because the stand your ground card is obviously what Seven of Wands usually is upright, but I feel like it's standing up for what you really believe in. I feel like that some of you, the crown chakra, I feel like is one of the most easily influenced chakra because of how the media is, and I feel like your future self really wants you to pay attention to what media that you watch. Whether it be a movie, whether it be a show, or it's some kind of music, your higher self wants you to pay attention to that. I feel like that some of you have received intuitive hits that, hey, well, unfortunately, it seems like that I'm not really into this show anymore. I notice that I'm attracting a lot of violence or challenges in my life. And it's like, let's say that you watch a lot of reality TV. So reality TV to me tends to be very problematic. Half the time it's nothing but drama, and I feel like that some of you, your future self wants you to know, please pay attention. I feel like that there is something that's going to be happening over the next couple of months where it's better to have a clear state of mind with your crown chakra. I feel like it's not just with media, it's with really being aware of your surroundings. Um, I feel like that with the failure and denial card, actually, you know what? I feel like that those cards really played with the top row. So I'm going to pull a little bit more tarot with these oracle cards. I am all good with. So let me put these away real quick. Okay, so let's move these up. I also feel like this isn't just love, of course. This is why I said what your future self wants you to know at this current time. Because I feel like that your future self has been communicating with you. I feel like it's like the dream state because I know that Pluto isn't Neptune. Neptune tends to be like dreamy energy, right? Same with Uranus a little bit, but I feel like that the farther out you go, and because the sun is technically like the soul, right? So it's the soul of a person, like your sun's supposedly your soul. Anyway, so from what I've read, everyone has their own theory. Moving forward, I feel like that the farther out that you move from the sun, it tends to be some things that you're not so aware of, right? Things that lie underneath the surface. Again, Pluto is ruled by Scorpio, very scorpionic energy is what I'm feeling. And I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So I feel like something's going to come back around again, or you have the opportunity, pile one, to actually take advantage of something right now. But I feel like that your future self is trying to tell you that that opportunity is still there. I feel like that your future self wants you to take care and jump on that opportunity while it's still fresh and available to you. Whatever this opportunity is, I really feel like it's love. I feel like that some of you might be over depending on signs for the universe. Like, I'm not going to go, and I've been there, but I'm not there anymore because it gets stressful. But I'm not going to go here. I'm not going to do this unless I see a number, unless I see 33 or 333. Or I'm not going to go do this unless I see a bird. Or I'm not going to go. It's kind of like you're getting all these intuitive hits and all these pushes from your guides to come forward. I mean, you have Beethoven. Destiny is knocking at your door. If you could read that. Yes, destiny is knocking at your door. I know it's fuzzy, y'all. I'm getting a new camera soon, so I'll be more likely to do a lot more videos when I know that people can actually read my things. Anyway, so moving forward. Sorry, y'all. The message that I'm also getting is that a wrong nose insignificant, playing without passion is inexcusable. I feel like that some of you have been playing it too safe. I feel like that Virgo is a very safe energy to me. Virgo can come across extremely safe, extremely analytical. Virgo's going to be extremely analytical. Can't be overthinkers. Yes, I'm looking at the bright side of a Virgo because this is a positive card. I feel like that pile one, you've been really looking underneath the surface for yourself. You've really been not just looking underneath the surface of yourself, but of this a specific situation. I feel like it does have to do with love. I feel like it's someone that you've been contemplating and mulling going back to, if not back to someone that, let's say you never dated this person, but I don't know, maybe you just got feelings all of a sudden. They came to you. You haven't been in communication with them, or you think that it just won't work. Like there's something in your mind saying that what you want doesn't want you, or something along the lines of that. Or like there's no way that this person still cares. First of all, once love is given, it's always given. You cannot take that love away. Someone's feelings can change, yes, but I feel like that moving forward, if you have feelings for this person, if you have emotions for this person, like let's say, this is very specific, but let's go ahead and pull some more tarot on it though. So, let's pull, yeah, we're gonna focus on love right now for your future self. A thumbs up. Sullen Light, pile one, pile. I hope y'all are doing well. I keep getting, it's literally love and career mainly for this pile. And if not career, it's like, this isn't that much of a spiritual pile. Figured I would tell you that. Okay, let's go ahead and see. What about this love situation? Let's get some more for pile one. Page of Cups. Anyways, I thought that I would stop. I stopped recording for a second. There's Six of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's exactly what I said. Pile one. If you were in connection, especially, I could take this two ways. I feel like that the Page of Cups is a masculine energy. I know it's a girl in this deck. Usually it's a little boy. Okay, but I feel like the Page of Cups is a masculine energy. So I'm taking this two different ways. So pile one. If you sat there, and I feel like this is mainly going to be for masculines too, but I don't know. We'll see. This message, I mean, if you sat there and someone came forward and expressed their feelings to you specifically, and you didn't take, not advantage, but you didn't like give them the time of day, or you didn't honestly like invest in their relationship the way that you wanted to, or in the situation the way that you wanted to, I feel like that your future self is like, you're sitting here going, it's like going around in circles. It's like getting the courage up to say and do something, and then back and back down, because Six of Wands upright is like victory, it's pride, success, right? It's public recognition, it's several things. It's also, it can be a little bit egoic. But with this in the reverse, I feel like that it's almost like you're getting in your own way with thoughts of, I heard slavery. Capricorn energy, by the way. Thoughts of slavery. I'm not sure if y'all dated a Capricorn before, or if you dated someone. It honestly feels like that they took, it's like they messed with your ego so much in the past. It could be this person. I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's someone that you might have subconsciously done a comparison to without even realizing it, okay? But if this has been on your mind, it's going to resonate with you. Your future self is saying, it's either you, this is what's going to happen. You will go around in circles over and over and over again. This is like a what if. And that's why it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. If you turn down this person, and if it's not a person, it's a job opportunity, if you turn them down, then your future self is like, okay, well, cool, you learned, but if you get a second chance around, are you going to lie to yourself? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Are you going to lie to yourself? Are you going to lie to yourself and not give yourself what you want and not move forward in life the way that you want? I mean, Pluto's all about power too. So what are these cards? Oh, wow. So we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. King of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. And then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So again, this is extreme scorpionic energy. I think we only had, no, we had the Queen of Cups before, and the King of Cups. So I feel like that the universe has been trying to, and your guides and your angels have also been trying to heal your emotion. If you're the one that's out there and you are in denial thinking that this person don't care anymore, it's like, it's the same cycle. And I feel like that your angels, and again your guides and your higher self, your future self, this is what they're telling you. This is what's happening right now. You are sitting here looking at things that aren't appealing to you, looking and dealing with things that you don't want because you're scared to make an offer, you're scared to do anything physical, you're scared to, well, honestly, do what you want to do, be what you want to be. So anything else for pile one? Wow. So, yeah, do you see that? Look, we got three kings. King of Pentacles upright. Your future self is make that offer. What's in the past is in the past. Ten of Swords upright. I feel like it's almost like complete murder, betrayal, like that coldness. And I feel like that if that's what you're expecting from this person, you're not going to get it. King of Swords upright. I'm not taking this negative at all. It was in the reverse. In the reverse, it could be extremely cold, nasty, something like that. But I feel like that this was a cycle that's being put to rest between you and this person or this person. Maybe this person has, I hear, it's like a knife. it don't feel so right. So maybe you haven't been approaching this person because maybe they were aggressive in the past, maybe they were not understanding, maybe they were really short, or maybe they just have a history of cutting people down easily. Um, but I don't feel like this person is like that anymore, and I feel like that you're being guided to move forward. All you got to do is allow it in. That's what I have for you, pile one. Loving yourself and knowing to take advantage of this opportunity, whatever it is, this opportunity, whether it's with work or if it's with love, take advantage of this opportunity and allow yourself to experience it. If this is what's going on, if they once loved you, they still do. I mean, this person could be in the middle of a Saturn return, or you might be. Anyways, that happens between 29 and 30 years old, whoever, whatever. Anyways, thanks for every single time you ever fell in love. No matter what happens, the universe is saying if you choose to try to move forward with this person, if you choose to experience something more with this person, no matter what happens, I mean, are you going to allow the fear of failure take you away from this opportunity, this person, where you turn it down before, where you let it down before, where you feel like you let yourself down? Are you going to miss out on this opportunity because you feel this fear, this failure, this denial energy? Is that what you want to do? Because your future self doesn't want you to do it. The tip is to keep taking care of yourself and know that no matter what happens in this situation, that you're still loved, and to keep dancing to your own beat. Now is the time to take advantage of that opportunity, though. So, that is what I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much. And let me know if this resonated down below. Hi, Pile 2. So, let's go ahead and see. This was for, of course, the Starling card with the Lapis Lazuli. And then, of course, the Z Tarot. So, let me just move some things around. I'm going to take out your Oracle cards and then we're going to pull some tarot, okay? So, we have I honor animals with reverence. I give offerings that are genuine. And then we have Nina Simone. Never trust cures from the system that made you sick. When love is no longer on the menu, don't eat. There is nothing more pureful. Wow. There is nothing more beautiful than speaking truth to power. Diana Ross! I love her. Anyways, make sure they never see the last of you. If it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing in a ball gown. And you could be a better you than anyone else. Okay, so success. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Angel of strength. Oops, sorry. I'm not reading oracle cards in reverse. Solitude. Scorpio. That is crazy. Because the first pile had Pluto. Anyways, and Leo. Wow. Okay. And then your love note from the universe. All there is to love has been there all along. I'll read it real quick. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock. The universe. Okay. So, pile one. What I feel that the tip for your future self is to keep honoring yourself. I feel like that you've done a lot of work on yourself. Pile two, I feel like that you've been on a self love journey for quite some time. And I feel like that your guides and, well, your universe, the universe, everyone, it's like you have backed and supported yourself so well through your process that it has been acknowledged. I feel like that you've already given, I feel like that someone needs to hear this encouragement. This is your future self coming back. This is the tip. It's to believe in yourself. I feel like that with a Scorpio energy, maybe you are dealing with Leo, maybe you are dealing with a Scorpio, but that's a very fixed energy. I feel like that you are on a very motivated path and that you're being asked and requested to please continue to move forward this way. Continue to keep your head held up high. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I need to get my wand. And then courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. It's literally, this is a beautiful pile. This is amazing. This is very uplifting. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot to clarify though. And that's perfect because I think this Z tarot is like pretty scorpionic, but okay, so what do we got? I've already pre-shuffled these, by the way. So, also Angel of Strength. That reminds me of a little bit. I'm getting Archangel Gabriel energy, which is he's on the Judgment card, but I don't feel too much of a Sag energy, but Leo energy there. So there is heavy Leo energy also with the cat on if I could talk, I honor animals with reverence. So let's go ahead and see what else. What else for pile 2 that your future self wants them to know? What 6 do they have? If you are thinking, I'm not taking all those. If you were thinking about dyeing your hair, we have the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, exactly. I feel like this is either where you're currently at, or I don't feel like that you're in this energy at all. I feel like that you're coming out of this energy, though. I feel like that you might be, again, when you watch this, you might be at a point where you're like, is anything coming through? You're beginning to see something has come through, and I feel like that you're being asked to keep being positive. Some of you, I mean, you got a diva. So I mean, the first pile had a really interesting card too, but you have a diva, two divas. But I really feel like Diana Ross is like the picture of diva energy to me. I feel like that you're being asked to continue honoring yourself. I feel like this is a lot about the self-love journey that you've been on, and confirmation that, well, you got bark, kid. You got bark. So let's go ahead and get some more though. What is it? Tips for future self. Tips for future self. Okay, and they're also telling me, talk about this a little bit longer. So your future self is like, do you see? You stay out of the past. I feel like that the way that these came out too is that some of you broke the cycle of allowing the past to influence you so much, like comparing situations, people, possibly even energies. Like, let's say someone has the similar energy to someone that you know, and you're just like, I can't put my finger on it. And then you get it, and you don't compare. Don't compare. You know, not every book is the same, and if they look alike, doesn't mean that they maybe the same series doesn't mean that they're the same. You know, book or chapter or word. Anyway, so your future self is like, please stay out of the past. Please stay out of the past. You need to move forward with courage and continue honoring yourself with offerings that are genuine. And you see how her heart chakra has lit right the F up. It's like continue being grounded and nurturing yourself. Of course, make sure that you do splurge on yourself from time to time reasonably. Again, I thought that was the angel of balance, angel of strength. But it's like some of you, I feel like, are going to be tempted to go back to old ways soon, even if it's just a mindset, or it could be, I don't feel like it's another person. I feel like this is all about you so far. But what else do we have for pile 2? Okay, so these landed weird, but I'm picking them up right. So we have the Five of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, of course, I said I felt like there was another person, and then another person's energy comes right through. So the Five of Pentacles is being left out, being abandoned. I feel like that your future self is forewarning you, if you've been doubting your intuition, that yes, you are coming to a level. Leo, I feel like, is almost like a fire energy, yeah, but like an emperor. I feel like an emperor energy here, especially with the double Leo, which I know the emperor is Aries, okay? But what I'm saying is that it's really being your own person. It's sticking out, and your future self wants you to maintain this confidence. I feel like that this is an encouraging pile, but let's go ahead. So, if you've been worried about people from the past, I mean, oh gosh, this deck is just crazy. Oh, what does he have? What is that? Is that a crow? That makes me so mad because crows, if you know me personally, crows are my thing. since I started my journey. And that mother effer is eating a damn. I know that it's a zombie, but he's eating a crow, man. Oh, he's eating a crow. That makes me mad. Anyways, moving forward. I feel like that people, you are leaving people out, and it's for your highest good. I feel like it's for your own growth, pile two. And I feel like that there is for this is a forewarning. So the reason why they push the confidence at first, I channel high messages, channels for your highest, channel messages for your highest good. And this is specifically telling me to maintain this confidence and this high vibration because you need to have the strength to move forward alone. Not saying that you have to be in solitude, but I feel like listen to your own guide. If you've been journaling, it's working out very well for you for your manifestation wise. Um, I sense just such a power energy within you, like you're a powerhouse, pile two, and your future self wants you to know that you're a powerhouse for a reason. I mean, you got Diana Ross. I don't know what her sign is, but and then you got again, it's extreme power. I just feel power, and then we have success. So those that let's say that you leave out during or that you left out in the past. By the way, this could be any time that you watch this that you're guided to it, but that you're guided to watch this when you choose this. Okay, so this is timeless, but I feel like that you need to be able to be strong against. I'm not taking all those. You need to be strong against people. I'm being told to take them against people that have left you out too. I mean, there's a difference if people grow, but I don't feel like if they were gonna come right, they wouldn't come with a page of coin. They would come forward as a darn king or queen, or with like some kind of ace. But anyway, so we have. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is the world card. So that's again Leo, Scorpio energy, Aquarius, Taurus. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiterian, Sagittarius, and Piscean energy, with the Nine of Swords. Ouch. And then we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is saying exactly what I've been saying. So, do you see how this baby, do you see how it's like because you're moving forward, you close out those cycles. These people, that's why they're coming forward. Maintain your confidence though, because they're gonna notice. They're gonna notice. I mean, some of you honestly have been on a winning streak or a luck streak in life in a variety of ways. Definitely with some pentacle, but I feel like that your self love is just shining through so much that it's causing people to be in their heads. I feel like that you're asked to keep yourself first in a healthy selfishness, okay? A healthy selfishness. This is like the most beautiful card in that deck. But a healthy selfishness is when you don't allow people that want to come in, like pages that left you out, that made you feel solitude in an unhealthy way, made you feel. I apologize. I got an emergency alert for where I live, so I apologize for that. It distracted me for a second there. Um, you need to not worry about them and not let them phase you. Your future self is asking you to maintain that. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to move these up. And we're going to pull some more tarot. What other future tips do we have for pile 2, the yes darling pile, the lapis lazuli pile? What other... Okay, so another thing that's coming to me, because I channel messages as well, is that with the Scorpio and Leo card, I feel like that any success that you have, if you've been manifesting, do you see how she has that sword? And it's like she's sticking it. Her body is so interesting because obviously she's like a Scorpion. But how she's clinging on to that sword, and I feel like it's because of like, let's say, you know how I mentioned how if you've been journaling, that's really helping with your manifestations. Um, I feel like so obviously, if you write poetry or like if you write, I don't know, just say hi vibing like you have been, okay? Um, anything that you've been manifesting, you're beginning to notice that stuff that you keep to yourself is really coming to fruition and it doesn't delay your manifestations. A lot of people don't realize that because you can have people that are extremely jealous of you and they won't even especially when you're this high vibrating, this is a very high vibrational pile. When you're this high vibrating, It's honestly, it can be intoxicating to be in your presence. It can be. It can be. People get so you're magnetic. So when you continue manifesting, please make sure that you are allowing yourself to keep it under wraps. I feel like that it's almost like a Hades and Zeus energy at the same time, even though I don't feel like Zeus is very much of a Leo. But anyway, so it's almost like I'm keeping all of my ideas under wrap. I'm doing it. And I'm doing it while I'm alone. And I know that it's protected. Your future self is like, hell yeah, it is. Keep it under wrap because you're coming up on top. Let's go ahead and get some more tips for future self for pile 2. This is beautiful. Those that wanna come around and let you down, they ain't around anymore for a reason. Oh yeah, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh, come on. So it's not just people. I feel like it was mainly your friends, by the way, that let you down. Judgment, and then the Nine of Wands. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So, and then we have the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Wands. Wow. Fire energy. Fire energy. Your future self wants to make sure that any love offers that come your way are like if you want to move forward in love, um, specifically if you are single, by the way, or if you're trying to get out of a relationship, I feel like that you're really going to be evaluating who's in your life romantically. I feel like that because you have done all that cutting out of people or situations or things in the past, you walked away from it and you're choosing to walk forward and you're not allowing it back in your life. I feel like that you might have different love opportunities, or if anything, the love situation that you're currently in might evolve more. However, the I feel like with the pardon me. I feel like with the sorry, I had to pause it because I was clearing my throat. Um, Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands. It's like don't be surprised if you bring in more people. You're gonna be if you've been in solitude for a while. I feel like enjoy it while you can and make sure that you're establishing healthy routines too. I'm getting a little bit of a Virgo energy. Make sure that you establish healthy routines too, because I feel like that you're not gonna be so alone much longer. Whether it's through friendships or relationships, whether it's through partners that you're with now. Let's say that you've been more of a homebody. I understand COVID, and I totally get that. But I'm gonna pull some more. But I'm gonna keep these here. I want some more on this. Future tips. Any specifics? Okay, so we have the Hierophant. No, that's the Emperor. Excuse me. Did I mention an Aries energy? Didn't I say I felt like an Aries energy? And then we have the Hermit. Didn't I just say Virgo energy? Anyways. That is way too many. Yeah, way too many. Way too many. Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Let's get one, at least one more. Nope. Okay. So, and then we have Magician. Yes. Wait. I'm having a moment, y'all. I am human. I believe that's the Magician. I think so. Anyways, I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. So yes, it's Fool card, and it's a Magician card. Ah. Anyways, okay. So I feel like that your future self wants to make sure that keep teaching if you teach, but keep learning. I feel like that some of you have grown to a level of self mastery where you don't get. This is telling you that you're gonna get to this point where nothing will phase you, and it's not like you're gonna be cold, but it's like, let's say you have like random hiccups and you're trying to control your vibration. I feel like that you're being very successful at it, so your future self is telling you to keep that up. Your future self is also telling you that if you have the opportunity to learn something, learn. Not just learn something new every day, but please take. I mean, you can take anything. Like, let's say you choose to learn how to knit, learn how to sew, you learn how to do. It could be any kind of trade. It doesn't have to be something for a career. I feel like, I mean, if you want to, obviously do it. But I feel like that your future self wants you to continue learning. I feel like that. Again, you know how I said that I didn't feel like that you're going to be distracted easily. So Seven of Cups can be like a dream state, dream kind of energy. But it could also be about, decisions and confusion. And so I feel like that you're going to be able to see through the confusion. And I feel like that you're going to be able to keep working towards what you want and manifesting. Again, this is it's kind of like a forewarning, but this pile is strong enough that you're not going to live in fear. It's not like people are going to be after you and all this stuff. It's not like that. I don't channel that stuff, and if I did, it's usually not readings like this. Okay, anyway, so um, honestly, this is showing me to keep. People are going to be coming left and right. I don't know. Are y'all going to win the lottery? Are you going to? I don't know what's going on here, but it keeps showing me over and over again. People want what you have, whether it's your beauty, it's your money, and you. I feel like this pile got chewed up and spit out so many different times by other people. This is an interesting pile, so let me go ahead and get. It's like people that sat there and took advantage of you in the past, that continuously took advantage of you in the past, I'm hearing, are coming forward. Your future self is saying, stand strong. How about some other kind of tip, though? Please. Ooh. Okay. Where's the one that flew out? Okay. So we have the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands. There's so many wands here. And the High Priestess. I'm being told that's all you need. I was curious. Three Swords. Yeah. So I feel like that, to me, it's like you're reaching a higher ascension. Pile 2, you're reaching a higher ascension of, well, what you're going to have in life, what you're going to allow in your life, and what you want in your life. I feel like that with the Two of Wands, it's like, I don't feel like you're going to allow yourself to be so decisive anymore. I mean, you see how he's holding his head down, and I feel like that he's trying to stabilize before the storm, and it kind of reminds me of a sandstorm. I have that song in my head. Anyway, so really focusing on being committed to yourself in your practice, as well as keeping things under wraps. Again, also, if you've been having a hard time figuring out who this is a little bit spiritual. Who is in your energy? You're feeling a male's or an opposite. You're feeling a love, whatever. Excuse me. You're feeling a love interest. You're gonna know whose energy it is. It's finally coming to the surface. I feel like it's been hidden for some time, and you're finally gonna figure out who it is. Um, I want to figure out how um how to gonna feel, because I mean, all there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. I feel like that you're honestly, it could be someone that you finally realize and it shocks you, and it's like you just realize that you loved them. Wow. Eight of Wands, quick with the Six of Cups, soulmate energy. Yeah, you're gonna know who it is. You're gonna know who it is. I feel like it's gonna be someone that you don't know, but I feel like I'm hearing Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. That's a song, anyway. So you're gonna know real quick. It's gonna come out of nowhere. This person is like a wind sweeping energy. When you finally make the connection of whoever that energy is, if you feel energy, or like let's say you feel not schizophrenia, okay. Let's say that you feel someone else. Like you feel someone else's emotions and you're empathic. Maybe you're going to realize that you're that empathic and you're going to start taking care of yourself. I suggest obsidian, tourmaline, selenite, amethyst, rose quartz. Yeah, definitely. And crystal quartz, please. If that's the case, if it's not the case, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Guess what, babe? You're gonna find out who that lovely energy is that's been in your energy. This could be very twin flamey, but it's coming very soon. I usually don't say things like that, but boom goes the dynamite. Thank you so much, pile two. Hi, pile three. So, because you chose this pile, I'm going to say that this is the abso-fucking-lutely pile. Pile three. And here is the Botswana agate it shows. Anyways, so let's go ahead and see what your oracle cards have. What do we got here? I do the best I can. I have Carry On My Wayward Son by Kansas in my head. I'm not sure if that's important to you. This is channel messages, oracle cards, tarot cards. Anyway, so I follow my inner guidance. Wow, y'all. Okay, so where I'm living, the wind is crazy. This is totally like, it's insane how the wind is. Anyway, so then we have Joni Mitchell, Learn to Write in Your Own Blood. Some things need confessing, others are better left unsaid, and never lose sight of the miraculous. Oh my gosh, I know what she sings. Oh, I gotta look it up. Anyways, and then we have John Coltrane. Take your solo, but give others their moment too. And if you follow your own truth, there are no false notes. Find beauty in the unexpected. Well, okay. Something about J's might be important. Then we have cornucopia, journey. 211 might be important. Honesty. I can't always, let me read this to you. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And then we have Aquarius. If this is Taurus, it's Uranus, okay. Which is funny because Taurus was in Uranus for, anyways. Uranus. And then we have, it's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish, this is your love note from the universe, in your future self. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh wow, how I love you, the universe. Also, your future self. So, I already pre-shuffled this deck. This is just a typical Rider-Waite deck. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Absolutely. I've been waiting to say that this whole video. Pile 3. So, pile 3, I feel like that, this is going to drive me insane. I have to do it. Give me 1 second. I had to check. I thought that she sang a certain song, and I was like, oh my gosh, it makes sense because of the peacock. But anyways, the peacock's really sticking out to me. So, with I do the best I can and I follow my inner guidance, those cards I feel like are really saying to make sure that your future self wants you to continue listening to your intuition. I feel like that some of you might just be starting a new journey, trying to figure out your intuition, or I feel like that you've had a habit of being critical on yourself. I say that because I feel like that sometimes pile 3, currently or obviously in the past, you had a habit of, well, like let's say you compared yourself to people. Let's say that you and another person have very similar traits, pile 3. And however, this person does something that's like off the wall, shicey, just flat out horrible, right? Like they just, and then you're just like, am I that bad of a person? This is what I'm hearing. Am I that bad of a person? Am I really that bad? And I feel like that, maybe you were taking other people's sins as your own, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that you're not being asked to walk alone, Green Day. I feel like that you're being asked to, sit here and move forward and not, again, I keep being told, don't take other people's sins as your own. I hope that makes sense. Even if it's like a family member, because I'm hearing sins of the father. So sins of the father can sometimes be addiction. It can be habits that your someone that you're close to has that sometimes you pick up. Like some people, when they come from a family of smokers, end up being smokers. If they come from even not just addiction, though, let's go ahead and talk about emotional things, okay? So let's say I don't know why this keeps coming up as not a father. Maybe some of y'all were abandoned. Pardon me, I give my compassion. You were abandoned by your father, or you were abandoned by people in your life. I mean, I really feel father energy though. And let's say that, or someone that was like a father, or someone that taught you a lot, they abandoned you, and I feel like that, you know, sometimes people take space for reasons that you don't know about. Sometimes people pull back for reasons that you don't know about. I'm not justifying people's shitty decisions, but I feel like, let's say that, why is this coming to me? This is so specific, okay? This is so specific, but if you're watching this, this is gonna resonate with someone. Let's say your parents separated when you were younger, and let's say you didn't get to see one of your parents. Let's switch this over. Let's say it was your mother. You didn't get to see a lot of your mother. So when you were younger, let's say you got into a relationship, you ended up having children, and then something happened with the partner, your partner and you split up, and so let's say that you were afraid to do something. Um, let's say that you held yourself back from being what you really wanted to be in life, so that you could be there more for your kids. And let's say so you're not looking at the big picture, you're focused on what's going on right in front of you. I say that because of Journey. It's usually, when that card comes out to me, it's usually a reminder to look at the big picture and realize that you're just at point A. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like, how I place this, there's a reason why I said 211 too, because if you look at this, I haven't even touched the tarot yet, but anyways, do you see how she has all these options? And she's holding that. It's almost like a mixture of the star card. It's like a star card energy and a hermit energy to me. It's like sitting there and never lose sight of the miraculous. Um, it's saying, if you feel like that, again, sins of the father. If you feel like that, if you follow your own truth, there are no false notes. Just because something like that happened to you doesn't mean that you're going to carry that on and do that to your child. Just because someone that you two might have a lot of traits, and let's say they're, wow, I was going to say a shitty person. Anyways, um, and you pull yourself back, you're like, am I like that? Am I that? This, or that's. And it's not judging people. A little bit of it is, but this pile, it's like you're beginning to realize your own patterns, or you're within other people, or you're beginning to realize that you've been projecting a lot of your own pain or whatnot. And that's why I feel like the honesty card came out. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then some things need confessing, others are better left unsaid. It's like, and learn to write in your own blood. It's like, don't sit here and take on, again, other people's sins. Don't take on other people's shit. Don't take on other people's shit. If someone abandoned you and you are holding yourself back in life because you don't want to do that to your child or do that to someone, look at the big picture. If it means that you take some time away so that you are emotionally fulfilled, so that a better parent, this has to come out. I don't know who needs to hear this. The best parent is a happy parent. Okay? If you sit here and you stifle yourself, and I'm not saying go off the deep end, obviously stay in your child's life, but if you want to be able to venture out and really do more in life and be what you want to be, but you hold yourself back from even making slight changes. Let's say you want to be a musician. Instead of, go ahead and work your 9 to 5 job, take care of your bills, take care of your child support, take care of your child, what have you, okay? But you cannot move forward in life and give that child the best life that you can if you are not emotionally fulfilled, if your soul is not fulfilled. You're on that journey. I feel like that this is so Aquarius is also ruled by Uranus, so that's interesting. So I'm getting so heated. It's all good though. Pile three is literally like I'm cheering you on because I know that I sat there and a little bit of a personal moment for me, if you don't mind. Um, I sat there and I kept trying to heal myself. Nothing was working. Therapy wasn't working. Um, Prescription drugs weren't working. Street drugs weren't working. I'm honest. Alcohol, nothing was working. Friends weren't working. The only thing that worked is when I forced myself to sit down and say, what can I do? What do I genuinely want in life? What I want in life is to make it so that my son never has to worry about things financially. Cornucopia, abundance. I mean, I might resonate with this pile. I won't remember anything that I'm saying. That's the crappy thing when I channel. But anyways, so I feel like that, and I want, and if it means that I take some time away from him for this current time, doesn't mean that he's out of my life. Doesn't mean that I don't see him in some kind of way every day. Doesn't mean that, I'm a horrible mother either. If I am building towards a better future, and I know that my focus is for my son and I to be stable, secure, we will never have to depend on anyone, and it's not in a cold, bitter way. It's saying I'm building a legacy, I'm building an empire. The universe will always jump on that. The universe will always jump on that. The universe was always, it's all about intention, and I don't think people realize it. It's all about intention. And if you sit there and you constantly hold yourself back, pile three, I can't believe I got emotional. If you sit there and you constantly hold yourself back because of moving forward, you know, again, don't take on the sins of others. Focus on yourself, focus on what you want. Don't sit here and hold back from your happiness and a healthy selfishness because of your child, your friend, whoever, if it's not a child. I feel like that it's a innovative energy. I feel like that you see how the crown chakra is lit right the F up, and then so is the solar and sacral to me. I feel like that it's okay. So here's the thing: is that you know how Aquarius has those two little lines in the top corner, almost like lightning bolts. But anyways, those lines. There's I mean Janus is the god for January, which I know that Aquarius is part of February too, but it's about taking the good in you and taking the negative in you, those two lines, and taking the good in you and the negative. And kind of Libra energy, sure, whatever. Not really. It's within yourself. It's like alchemy, turning that negative into positive, and it's like and you can do it. I feel like that. I don't know who needed to hear that. That's a lot of channeling, and this is gonna be a long message, I think. But anyways, abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Whatever I desire. What do you desire, pile three? Someone needs to literally. Your future self is saying, "What do you desire?" Do not hold yourself back because you're taking on other people's shit. Don't hold yourself back because you're continuously putting yourself in this victim mentality. It's not going to happen, and you're going to change it. And this is reinforcement. Whoever is watching this is a reinforcement. You are going to literally rise up, and you're going to stop taking and dealing and meddling and petty ass shit. And guess what? Guess what? You're going to survive. You're not just going to survive, you're going to thrive. Anyways. Y'all, I channel angels, and that was like, I feel like that was like, I can't tell. I really feel like I usually get a lot of Archangel Gabriel energy when I channel. Mainly Gabriel, some Zedkiel, some Dolphin, Jophiel, yes. Of course, Michael. I deal, with Metatron too, but I feel like this is Gabriel. A lot of Gabriel, some Michael coming through because I usually don't get so heated like that. Anyways, when I'm channeling, it's the point that I cry. Anyways, okay, so anything else? Oh my gosh. I think that y'all can see. Yeah, y'all can see how my cards are coming out. Cool. Do you see that? it's like your future self is like you're seeking here, and you know internally. So just because justice is so justice upright can mean several things. Isn't that funny? I brought up Libra energy, right? Justice in reverse, it's not Libra energy, anyways. And then we have Piscean Cancerian energy. So to me, it's like let's get some more, or some mo, right? This is looking like a hot mess. Let's go ahead and be a little bit organized here. Anyways. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, any tips for future self or pile? Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, okay. So, I mean, look how it landed. Look how it came out. Actually giving a physical offer. Actually giving that physical offer. I feel like that where you've been done wrong, pile 3, if you have held back, if you refuse to give to yourself the way that you're meant to, I feel like that your intuition and your higher self is coming through. Your future self is saying, this is happening. You're going to start giving to yourself, and then you're going to notice that the more that you give, the more that you get. The more that you give, the more that you get. It's a time to give rather than take. The more you give, the more you get. The more love, the more you give to yourself, the more opportunities you receive. The more, I mean, let's go ahead. I mean, and I don't know if you've never learned that, but Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like that with the Ace of Pentacles upright. Ace of Pentacles is a physical offer. I feel like that some of you are used to people, this is like, I feel like it might be if someone that's watching this is, trying to process abandonment issues or something like that. Wow. Wow. Abandonment issues? If you do tarot and you watch this, the devil, Temperance, Capricorn, Sag, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I would say that's freaking abandonment, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Pile 3? Absolutely. If you're dealing, it doesn't mean it has to be from a parent. It could be from friends. It could be from anyone. Let's say that you're unable to spend time alone. You feel like there's something wrong with you to spend time alone too, because you're going on this journey. Some of you might be new to a spiritual awakening. Your future self is like, okay, so the devil can also be ego to me. Your guides, your angels, Gabriel. Wait, no, right? No, Michael. Oh, why do I do this? I always mix them up. Anyways, Archangel Michael's like, oh, don't worry, because you're pouring into your own cup. You're giving to yourself. We're coming through with the physical offer. Those pipe dreams, those people that are in and out, that are quick, that's usually what Ace Wands can be many things. That false new start, like you feel like that you constantly have a false new start, and it's never something that's actually solid. Well, guess what? That's over with. Please walk away from people that guilt and shame. Please walk away. And your future self is asking you, lovers on the bottom of the deck, your future self is asking you to walk away from those feelings. I mean, I feel like that pile 3, this is like a pep talk, okay? This is a pep talk. And I'm shaking the table when I hit the table. Anyways, it's a pep talk. It's like, absolutely, you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything because you're following your inner guidance and you're doing the best you can. The future, the tip is to honestly listen to yourself. You'd be surprised how people can be so darn freaking brilliant. So brilliant. And they choose, I mean, when the moment, there's a quote or whatever, that thing, that meme, and it says, when I start listening to my own advice, you watch, you wait. Yeah, that's literally, I'm feeling that same energy here, pile 3. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pull, because I feel like I got to pull a couple messages. I can still feel it. So, no, I'll keep, I'm really feeling that Joni Mitchell card. I'm not sure why. Maybe some of y'all really like Joni Mitchell. I don't know. Anyway, so, but I mean, abundance. Again, say these affirmations. Build your confidence up. Yeah, exactly. Stand your ground. Each pile of 7 wands came out. This is about your future self. Your future self is trying to get you, all of you who watch this whole, any other part of this video, trying to get you to really stand your ground, because time's coming when you're getting karmic payouts. You have to believe in yourself and you have to be open. You have to never lose sight of the miraculous. You have to honestly, well, you know what? Believe in yourself. 7 of Wands, I take outside as believing in yourself. Anything else for pile 3, please? Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups upright, Page of Wands in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. Wow, topsy-turvy love and marriage. It's like the second time I've channeled that song. Why not? Why not? Well, no. Okay. Yeah. Pile 3, because you're choosing to Queen. I feel like that this is people who are naysayers. It's not. It is gonna be generally for Aquarius. It could also be Capricorn energy to me sometimes. A Virgo as well. So I have no idea how the hell I'm getting that. But anyways, moving forward, Queen of Swords usually means an air sign. Moving forward, upright cuts people out, sees the truth. Reverse, you're standing up to those that don't see you and your value, including your own self. All the times that you chose to be defensive and you sat there and you made excuses for saying, I can't have this. I can't have this. I mean, you might even, again, another card that shows child, pages, children. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius of child. In reverse, I can't have this. I can't. Stop saying I can't. Watch what happens when you stop saying but, I can't, it won't. Watch what happens when you stop saying such negative words all the time. Watch. Because you know what? You're going to stop, your future self is like, you're going to stop entertaining that. People that come in, again, I feel the energy that you might be dealing with people that are in and out, situations that are in and out that are not stable. People that aren't honest. And I feel like that because you're standing your ground, it's coming through. Then you got the Lovers, Gemini energy. You got, because you're doing that, you're manifesting the love and the future that you want, where life isn't so burdensome. So much fire energy. Anyways, I feel like that I yelled at y'all a little bit. And I'm not yelling at y'all to be nasty. I'm yelling at y'all because I'm like, not yelling at you.